Thanks for the tip-off.
You spend far too much time here, Dorian.
This is where all my favorite people are. And besides...
The damn Venatori up to no good again?
What else? The cult lost people in Alathan, and leadership has fallen to Knight Commander Lenos. He aims to bring the city...
But Minrathous is already
I know. While the Varantis' attack on the city could have been much worse, the people...
And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon
And no one has?
No one dares. Not with the Venet. The risen gods are preparing for something big.
Just tell me how I stop them. What are they planning?
That's the problem. I don't know. Lenos is the key to all of it.
And then we find out what the gods are preparing.
Let's hope it stays that simple. One of Lenos' Venatori associates is often at the Cobbled Swan.
We? Do...
It's the Swan.
I'll head out right now.
Rook.
Asher.
Rook?
How well do you know Maevaris?
By reputation, she's been a prominent politician for a long time, and a hero to boot. We don't work together much, but from what I've seen, she's earned the good name.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long. These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solas did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Elganon raised his archdemon. Solas got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always How many of his names do you... God of Lies? Dreadwolf? Fen'Harel? They're titles he earned from enemies. He and I shared another name. Vanan.
Elven for heart.
For my heart. You've spoken to him in your dreams. You felt the power of that mind. His love could burn against me like a bonfire. He seemed so kind, and wise, and sad, and looked at me. For a time, I thought I would have followed.
Did he try to get you to come with him on his quest to tear down the Veil?
No. In fact, he forbade me to join him. He said he didn't want me to see what he would become. But that wasn't quite the truth. He's a terrible liar.
He's the god of lies, Inquisitor.
Tricks and treachery, yes. Lies of the heart? He forbade me to join him because I might have changed his mind. And then he left enough clues for us to follow anyway.
Hold on. You think he wanted you to stop him?
His name is Solus. It means pride. Perhaps he couldn't change his mind himself, and... Or maybe... I'm the prideful one. Imagining that I loved someone who made such grave mistakes. To give up the world for him? No. We've got to save it first. But after? If there were a way?
He really made you happy.
Yes.
Well, you deserve to be happy.
That would put a dampener on.
This is all hypothetical anyway.
He's surprised us before. But enough about me. Tell me about embarrassing Elganon in front of all his cultists.
It's really great what the Shadow Dragons are doing for the city. Still too many people here, though. For me, at least.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long. There's Dorian.
There's Lenos's associate. According to the shadows watching him, he's nervous and doesn't talk much, but does odd jobs for coin. Interesting, yes? I'll draw him off, you check his belongings, see if you can discover...
Mostly gone. Warm. I don't even know what this is. Ale? Looks like he's been nursing it a while. The bedroll. It's definitely seen better days. And it's damp. Sleeping out in the rain. Half-eaten stale bread, water flask, muddy socks, and this map. Minratha's targets. That doesn't sound good.
What are you poking about in there for?
Oh, I don't know. I just clear the tables.
Hey, I didn't see you rifling through customers'
others are
belongings,
bartenders.
did I?
But I'm
This customer
the
might be
mixologist.
associated with
I don't
Venatori.
serve drinks.
Be careful.
I build
If he's
innovations.
Venatori, he's not like
Let me
any
know if you
I've
want
encountered.
anything.
He comes in when we open, orders one drink, and sits in the corner all day. Then he leaves when we close.
Anything else you know about that customer?
I heard his name's Erasmus. Keeps to himself and doesn't bother anyone, so I let him stay. Everything good? Everything good?
Let me know if you want anything. Very good.
Lenos intends to destroy the city with Blight and Darkspawn.
Cuffs. Nothing like an attack to cause chaos in a city.
You should head there immediately.
All right, let's go.
We're not alone.
For sure.
Bad.
We join us. Good to go.
I'm ready.
A valiant fighter. Fine, Armand.
Double your effort. Now it's your turn. Nice move, bro. About to have a problem. Clear out. Ready. Made it through that one.
Something tore through these gates. Something big. Watch out! I bet this darkspawn was what tore through the gates.
Made it through.
More blights in the way. That did it.
Think there's enough of them?
Everything's crumbling down here. Might be tricky to get out.
At least a dozen people have been lost trying to map this place. But I'd mention that.
Still blocked. There's another boil somewhere. Find the blight boils. We need to clear the way and keep pushing. We got it. Way should be clear.
Shadow dragons? How did you find this place? Venatori, hurry! Do you think you can run? Do you think you can stop the Venatori? All the rest gods?
I don't know. But I can take you on.
The Shadow dragons have brought nothing but chaos to the city.
At least we're not trying to blight it. Got it. My job's done. Your turn.
You got it.
Got things ready. All set.
As one less corrupt Templar in Mathis.
Can't say he'll be missed.
Let's look around, see what we find. Manos' documents. They detail the Venatori's long-term plans and what they want to do to Tevinter. The Risen God's ritual. That's what the gods in the Venatori are preparing for. Star charts predict an eclipse to make magic stronger.
Performing a magic ritual under an eclipse would make it powerful. That's what they're planning.
All this, the ritual, the eclipse, and the Venatori plans, we have to bring this to the Shadow Dragons immediately.
We should tell the Shadow Dragons what we found.
Evil old gods, rituals, waiting for the stars. It's about as Tevinter as blood magic and hubris. Learning about the gods' plans is wonderful, but the lists of magisters you got your hands on.
You've looked at it already.
Information on their backers, the ties to illegal slavery.
This is power, May. Imagine becoming Archon and using this against those who've been hurt.
You? On the throne?
Tell me that wouldn't be a splendid way to bring about real change.
Sounds like someone's got a plan.
Goodness, you make me sound absolutely But yes, if the Venatori can...
But how would you use this information?
Dorian wants to use it to crush our enemies by whatever means necessary. I prefer to use it to rally the people.
We tried that already. Or have you forgotten the Lucerni? I no longer trust that political... No. We must get at the root of the problem before they can react. A more forceful approach.
Swords and spies and blackmail? If we go outside the system, we invite everyone else to do the same. No. We have to do this.
We're shadow dragons. It's right there in the name. You supported this because you knew the system didn't work.
The point was to work in the shadows until we could work in the light. And...
May, the Imperium's politics burned you.
Enough. We're not the only ones who have a stake in this. Rook, you have been instrumental in all this. Which strategy do you prefer?
Shouldn't you be on the same side?
We are on the same side. We both know what Tevinter needs, how best to get.
If we went with Dorian's plan, I'd support it fully. But we won't, because he'll come around.
And I'd absolutely back you up on that if you...
We'll see.
Will we?
You want me to choose, but I'm not even from here. I can't decide.
Then talk to the ones who are. See what they say. Asher and Tarquin, Nev, Gallus, they're all a part of this, just as you are.
All right. I'll go do that.
Grand news about Lenos. One less crooked Templar in town.
Lenos got what he deserved.
Makes you smile, doesn't it? Drinks for everyone. I hear he started out different. But I didn't know that, Lenos. And still, I'll thank the bastard for right.
Dorian and Mayvaris still have to decide what to do with everything we got from Lenos.
Any course of action is better than sitting around, if you ask me.
I suspect this decision will determine Tevinter's...
Then Dorian's way is my choice. He knows you don't stop to talk when you find a hole in the enemy's defenses. And Mayvaris too much of a romantic.
I think the people will appreciate Mayvaris returning as the leader they've always...
No. They'll appreciate their lives actually changing for the better.
What do you think might happen, depending on who leads?
With May, she gets power back again. Gets one more shot at changing. Worst that could happen is nothing. But that's what you... But with Dorian...
We could get chaos, strife. Things might...
I'll take my chances.
And whoever leads will have the Shadow Dragon's support, right?
Count on it.
We'll...
What else is there to do in this town, anyway?
So, what do you think?
Lenos is gone. We got information about the Venatori's plans, the gods' I'd call that a good day.
I meant about Mayvaris and Dorian. We all want
Oh, that. You're dragging me into it?
This is your city. Don't you think you should have a say?
Mayvaris Talani has been in this game for decades. She's dedicated and ruthless when she needs to be. Dorian Parvis is a wild card. Flashy and inventive, But damn it, Rook, there's no right answer. They both play the game well, and Tevinter's ready for change. But the best way to get it, who can make it happen, I wish I knew.
Maker. A full quarter of the Magisterium supporting a cult. Bending the knee. Can they not see they're only tools for the gods? So they can destroy the world?
Demanding intelligence, rationality, and self-awareness from our peers. You are...
Look at me.
Ah, it's Rook.
What do you think? Who should be leading the...
What happens after it's decided who'll lead?
Well, Lenos is gone, the cult's numbers are down, and they're scrambling to prepare for the god's ritual. They'll be distracted. It's a perfect opportunity to get our preparation.
All plans contingent on surviving the current disaster, of course.
Mayvaris should lead.
I will not squander the opportunity. That is my promise to you all.
And May will have my full support, of course, for when enemies get in our way.
They will. It is Tevinter, after all.
The risen gods are still causing chaos. The people will need your voice to keep...
Oh, they will fight. This city has strength enough to... We will win the day, and after that, we will win a brighter Tevinter for all of us. We won a victory against the Venatori. A good step, but it's not over.
Right. The risen gods are still out there.
We'll be vigilant.
Rook stopped the Auton. Took down their comic maker. He did your job for you. He's a hero. Just a... I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacob.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Auton from...
Jacobus?
I'm fine.
Well, now that that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious...
Whoever they are, they...
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to...
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the butcher.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city.
We need both. If we're strong, we can stand.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows this.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals.
And you didn't share this with me?
People in this city continue to sicken and die. Do you not have other more pressing matters to attend?
So where are we meeting?
Near the field hospital, where the market used.
And they asked for me.
Even with what happened to Treviso, your fight against the gods is spoken of. You have respect.
From who, though?
Hypothetically, what if I'm
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
What about the human help the Anton was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are...
You trust them? Not even your first...
We are all...
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
There's really no clue who it is.
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you, when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your...
If we can remove the Butcher and weaken the Antam, then perhaps Treviso can start. With luck, this informant is our key to that. Find them. Our informant is near the field hospital, Rook.
They said you'd know them on sight.
Remember, there are injured people there. Don't damage anything.
Rook, you must find Chance.
What happened?
The market is filled with the sick and injured. If Chance is... Find him, Rook. We'll stay here.
Come on. We have to find Chance before he gets to the market.
An unknown contact. Sounds like a trap.
Bold to try to trap a crow fighting the gods. I'm at least curious. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillinan are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
Over there. A whole pile of dead Antom.
Did Chance do this? He was gonna see the Market Master. Let's find her.
We are low on Elfroot, and the Embrium went last.
Excuse me, did a crow named Chance come by recently?
The Antam were planning a raid to steal our supplies for the injured. Chance dealt with the brutes before they... and he left you a note.
Chance is blighted. He asked us to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. He's waiting for us in the Drowned District.
You killed the Blighted Dragon, and another besides. I am grateful for that. Such a contract, any contract, must never be left unfinished. It's like a letter never sent.
I hear you took down our troublesome dragon and the Minrathous beast at the same time.
Well, it wasn't that impressive.
Yes, that's the lie that gets the free drinks. I know it well. Legendary.
Welcome to the Dapper Duelist. We favor lighter wear here, but have heavier armor in stock as well. Our leather is pre-treated to remain soft and so.
We're close to what Chance's note said it'd be.
The crows have been setting people free from the Untom's cages.
For now. What happens when they round more up?
Even the master of the market is gone.
We've got company.
Here we go.
We're close to what Chance's note said it'd be.
That's got it. Can't even do it. Michael, your turn.
Under fire! Watch it! Now it's your turn. We're on fire. Give me a minute.
Get clear.
The dog's walk.
Bad spot, move! We're getting good at this.
Got us in a distance. Down. Brooks hit.
You got it.
Brooks hit. Do this again. Not looking good, Brooke. Watch your right. Got us from a distance. Shit.
Thank you, friends.
A lot of people in the market owe him their lives.
Looks like Tyrion and the Argo know what happened.
We're under fire. Look out! I've got the setup. You do the rest.